Welcome to Dance Vision. I'm Christy Coté.
And I'm George Garcia.
Today we'll be sharing with you this instructional video we call Strictly, Ganchos, and Enganches. And we'd like to begin by defining the difference between those two terms.
This is a gancho.
It's a true hook for the follower, returning to a different direction. As opposed to the enganche, which we'll show you from here. Here we have an enganche, a hooking action, which continues in the same direction. There are slight differences, but hopefully you'll begin to see more clearly as we go through the figures of this video, the differences between the two. Gancho after parada on the left.
We'll show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, right foot forward outside partner, rotating the body to the left, parada left, transfer weight to the left to lead the gancho, transfer weight to the right, transfer weight to the left, pivot to the left, transferring weight to the right. And we'll do it from this side. Left foot side, right foot forward, left foot forward, slightly to the side, upper body to the right, upper body to the left, transferring some weight to the left, transfer weight to the right, pivoting to the right, transferring weight to the left, and leading the cross, transferring weight to the right. And one more time from the back. Left foot side, right foot forward outside partner, parada. And we'll show you from the back. Left foot side, right foot forward outside partner, left foot parada. Transfer weight back to the left to receive the gancho. Transfer to the right, pivot to the right, transferring weight to the left, and pivot to the left, transferring weight to the right.
And now the follower's footwork. For the follower, it will be position 2, position 3 of the basic. We begin a media vuelta, or half turn around, with a side step and a forward step, pivoting to the parada position. The leader will invite us for the pasada, the passing over action, and back onto the left foot for the lead of a gancho, or hook, right here. Forward with the right foot for a forward cross step, and pivoting into a spiral cross in the 5th position. And we'll show you from this direction now. Same thing, 2 and 3 of the basic, side, forward pivot, pasada, gancho, forward cross step, and spiral cross. And lastly, I'll show you from this direction with 2 and 3 of the basic, right foot side, left foot forward, pivot to the parada or stopped position, pasada with the right, sweeping back, brushing the floor with the right foot into the gancho or hook, forward cross step pivot, forward into spiral cross for the 5th position ending. And now the leaders and followers technique for this figure, as we have the media vuelta here, 2 and 3 of the basic, and a round for our little half turn into the stop position. Followers should be sure to collect their feet here, awaiting the lead for the pasada. George turns to the right, leading my pasada, and turns slightly to the left to receive the gancho or hook. This is the position we should find ourselves in. And forward cross step to spiral cross for the follower. Let's take a closer look on how the gancho is led.
The leader leads the follower to a pasada, or a step over. He checks her forward step, not completing a weight shift to the front leg, but to keep the left foot on the floor with some weight, changing weight to the back foot, which is her left, putting full weight on her left foot, keeping her right foot free, and sending her forward into a forward ocho and spiral cross.
And we'd like to look at just a little bit about the technique of the gancho position for the follower's right foot. So we'll do it in this position as we come around. As a follower technique, for the follower's technique, we want to be sure to brush the floor. It's kind of like lighting a match. You want to feel the inside edge of the right shoe on the floor as far as you can go. And when you're all the way back there, then lift the right leg, hooking the man's right leg, thigh to thigh contact, before coming down and pivoting to finish this figure. If we can do it one more time so we can see the back of that gancho, maybe this direction, I think. Will it come out correctly there? There we go. So now you can see the other side of this gancho. Be very careful to maintain the turn out of the foot so that you're not sickled like this, but turned out in the position of the gancho. The best way to get that, if I can rewind the tape for a moment, is to feel the inside edge of the shoe on the floor all the way to here. And now you're in the proper position, and you only have to lift in that position and maintain the foot position all the way through the gancho.
At the moment of the gancho, we need to establish a shin-to-shin relationship so that the follower knows that the way is open for the gancho. We lead the pasada, and we follow her shin with our shin very lightly. If we don't establish the connection, it doesn't allow her to make the gancho.
So he's stopping my foot before I can really get to the gancho position.
So it's blocked, so we invite the gancho by giving her the sensation that the way is clear for the gancho.
That's his left shin to my left shin.
So there's a shin-to-shin relationship you can see right here. And to let her out, we lead her to a forward step. And for the leader, I like to do a little bit of a rotation with my left foot, just slightly on the heel to clear her feet.
And finally, the spiral cross. And now we'll dance for you with the music.
Gancho after parada on the right. Let's show you the leader's footwork. We'll go 2 to 5 to the cross in natural system. We'll leave the right foot crossed behind the left. Right foot diagonal forward. Transferring weight to the left and transferring weight to the right to receive the gancho. Transferring weight to the right, pivoting to the left, ending in the cross. We'll show you from this direction. Left foot side, right foot forward. Left foot forward, right foot crossed behind. Right foot diagonal forward. Transfer left, transfer right. Pivot to the left, transferring to the right, ending in the spiral cross. And one more time from the back. Slow, 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 slow. Parada, lead the pasada. Gancho, pressing to the left, to the right foot, transferring weight to the right, finishing with the spiral cross.
And now the follower's footwork. We're going to be led to dance 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the basic. Uncrossing from the 5th position, we'll have 1 forward cross step and into the pivot or parada position here, which is a stopping action. We will be invited to step over or do the pasada, as we call it, and sweep back into the gancho, hooking with the left leg. And 1 final forward cross step, so we return to the 5th position of the basic. I'll show you that from this side of the room. We have, again, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uncross, 1 forward cross step to the parada position. Pasada with the left, gancho with the left, forward cross step onto the left, and end in the fifth position. Finally, I'll show you from this direction. And this time, I'm going to add a different little embellishment onto the end. So you'll see 2, 3, 4, 5, uncross from the fifth position, forward on the right, pivot, pasado with the left, gancho with the left, and now as we dance our forward cross step, we're going to wrap the right leg behind, embellishing into a true fifth or cross position. And now a little bit about the leaders and followers technique for this one. Very similar to the last figure, except that it's on the opposite side. We have, of course, the uncrossing from the fifth position, a parada here. The leader invites the pasada. Remember that the follower must wait for that lead. And then receiving the gancho here. We have a nice hooking action before we come out into the fifth position.
Now a little for the leader. We take the follower to the cross, right foot cross behind. We'll do a little rotation to the right to allow the follower to uncross. When she steps forward, we're going to just slow her down in her forward crossing step and just make some light contact with the outside of her shoe or near her heel. That gives her the invitation to do a parada or stopping in place.
I try to stop with my legs together, knees together, ankles together, heels of the shoe together, rather than stopping forward like so.
We'll lead the pasada. She steps over.
I step over as if I'm going to walk around the leader, not in anticipation of the gancho.
We allow her to almost completely change weight, but not fully, maybe about 80, 90%. And we invite her to take a backward crossing step, and she finds our leg in the way, so she hooks it.
Again, I brush the floor like striking a match and lift the lower part of the leg with a turned out foot into the gancho before my last forward cross step.
And now we'll show you with the music.
Gancho from parada, sandwich, and pasada.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. We'll start with left foot side, right foot closing to left foot forward diagonal, right foot forward diagonal, sandwich, right foot back, rotating to the right, rotating to the left, receiving the gancho, pivoting to the left, ending in the cross. We'll change sides. Left foot side, right foot collect to left foot forward diagonal, right foot forward diagonal, sandwich, right foot back crossing step, pivot to the right, pivot left, and pivot right, ending in the spiral cross. And one more time from the back. Left foot side, right foot close to left foot diagonal, right foot diagonal at the parada, sandwich, right foot back, pivot to the right, pivot to the left for the gancho, pivot right, pivot left, ending in the spiral cross.
And now the follower's footwork. We're going to be led to position 2, up on the right foot, slight pivot there, back cross step with the left, back cross step with the right. The leader then sandwiches our foot and turns us a little bit to the right as we sandwich his foot. The next movement will be an invitation for the pasada as I step over with my right foot, brushing back into the gancho with the right, a forward cross step with the right, and finally a spiral cross into the fifth position. Now let's do that one more time from this direction. We have position 2, right foot, stepping back cross step with the left and a back cross step with the right. The leader will now sandwich my foot, giving me a little rotation and a collection over here to a sandwich of the leader's foot, invitation for the passata, forward on my right foot, and brushing back like striking a match into the gancho with the right leg, a forward cross step onto the right, and a spiral cross ending in the 5th position. And I'll do that for you one more time from this direction. We have the back cross steps here, left and right. We have now a collection into the sandwich. Passata, gancho with the right foot, forward cross step into a spiral cross for the 5th position. And now for the leaders and followers technique for this figure.
We take the follower to a back ocho, lots of rotation, and a parada. Sandwich, and we get to the other side, giving her room to step through.
As I collect my feet, becomes a sandwich for the follower.
We lead the passada, check her forward step, lead her back for a gancho.
Brushing all the way through, hooking the leg, and forward cross step to spiral cross. If I could do that again in that direction, I want to talk a little bit about getting into the gancho. This is a common problem right here. I'll show you when we get there after the sandwich. Here, first is the brushing of the gancho on the floor. Be sure to keep the inside edge of the right foot in touch with the floor as far back as you can go. And once you're there, we're going to lift the lower part of the leg to hook. That is a true enganche there, or true gancho rather.
And we'll explain a little of the leader's technique, leading the gancho, transferring weight to the ball of the left foot, following the the follower's knee with our own. So we want to try to maintain as close a parallel with her standing leg as possible to invite the gancho. There's some we want to create some light contact in the back of her thigh so she knows that the way is open to gancho. If we don't, and she tries to gancho, she'll find it blocked, and she'll have to do maybe something else to get out of it.
And on the other hand, sometimes when the leader goes too soon to the position for the gancho, it looks awkward, or he may even throw me off balance. So we want to do that together in a connected way.
So we always face each other's axis on the gancho.
And one more time from the other direction, I think we can see then the passata. I don't know if we have to go this way, I think. We can see the forward step of the passata. I think that will happen now. Right here. This is the other common problem for the followers. Very often, somehow, in anticipation of the gancho, this step becomes an awkward position of a turned-in foot. And we don't want to do that because, first of all, we don't really know that the gancho is coming. Of course, it's being led, so we want to wait for that lead to happen. And as we step over, we imagine that this is simply a forward ocho, as if I might be doing a forward ocho, but then here comes the lead for the gancho. So without anticipation, we should have a nice turned out position of the passata with the right foot for the follower.
And now we'll try it to music.
Gancho from back cross step of molinete.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. We'll step left foot side, right foot forward, keeping the weight on the right foot, pivoting to the left, collecting the knees, collecting the feet, turning to the left, extending the left foot out in the block, receive the gancho with a flexed knee, transfer weight to the right, pivot to the left, collect right, forward with the right in the mirrored position, known as espejo, and a pivot to the left, ending in position 2. We'll show you from this angle. Left foot side, right foot forward, split weight, gradually changing weight onto the left, onto the right, left foot free, collecting the left, extending the left for the parada, receiving the gancho, transferring weight to the left, stepping through with the right foot in espejo, and pivoting to the left, stopping in position 2. And one more time from the back. Left foot side, right foot forward, pivoting around to the left, collecting, receiving the gancho, transferring to the left, collecting to the right, going through in promenade or mirrored position, and pivoting to the left, ending in position 2.
And now the followers' footwork. We'll be led to dance 2 and 3 of the basic, and the molinete, side, forward, side, back. Receiving the lead for the gancho here, brushing the floor, right foot leads into the gancho. We have a forward cross step and a pivot. A forward cross, this is the espejo position with our partner, or mirrored position. And one more step around our partner onto the right foot, which is essentially our second position of the basic. And now I'll show you from this direction. Again, we have 2 and 3 of the basic and molinete, side, forward, side, and back. Here we receive the lead for gancho with the right leg. Then a forward cross step pivot into the espejo position, and a little more pivot onto the right foot to arrive in the second position. And one more time from the back here, you'll see the patterning of 2 and 3 into the molinete, side, forward, side, back, brushing into the gancho with the right leg, forward cross step, espejo, around onto the right foot and into the second position. And now the leader and followers technique of this figure. We'll begin with basic 2 and 3 and around into the molinete, side, forward, side, back. Here comes the opportunity for the gancho and forward ocho, forward crossing step into this espejo or promenade position and around to the second position. Let's go up to the point of the gancho, maybe from a different direction. I'll see what's happening there in the gancho. Here's our molinete, side, forward, side, back. You can see the position here to receive the gancho for the leader. And the follower brushes all the way through and lifts the right leg with a turned out foot into the gancho position. And the leader invites us forward and pivot. And here we have what we call the espejo position, sometimes referred to as promenade position, where leaders and follower are in a mirrored image. One more rotation will bring the follower up and onto the right foot into the second position.
Okay, a little technique for the men. Side, give a little momentum here, opening to the left, pivoting on your right foot, and catching her back crossing step on the inside, transferring weight to the left, and the right rotating to the left, nice and smooth. And we'll try it to music now. Gancho from forward cross step of molinete. Let's show the leader step. Left foot side, right foot closed to left foot, changing to outside partner left in cross system. Left foot forward, right foot side, left foot diagonal, lapis right, cross behind, right foot diagonal forward, receiving the gancho, right foot's to the side, leading a parada, and leading a spiral cross. We'll try from this direction now. Left foot side, right foot close to left foot, outside partner left, right foot side, left foot diagonal, lapis, parada and gancho, and parada and pasada. And one more time from the back. Left foot side, right foot closing, outside partner left, right, diagonal left, lapis, block, gancho, parada, pasada, ending in the cross.
And now the follower's footwork. We'll be led to the second position and then walking back left and right, one back cross step here before we begin the molinete. Back, side, and on the forward step, we'll receive a lead to rock back onto the left foot and brushing with the right foot into the gancho. Then we have a pivot here into the parada position, pasada, and into the fifth position. I will show it again from this direction. We have second position for the followers. We walk back left and right. Pivoting on the right foot, we have one back cross step onto the left foot. A nice pivot here before we begin the molinete. Back, side, forward, brushing back onto the left foot and with the right foot into the gancho. We now have a forward cross step into pivot to the parada position, pasada, and arrive in the fifth position. And we'll dance it for you one more time, right here. The follower's position is position 2. The left foot is free as we walk back left and right, back cross step onto the left foot, pivot into the molinete, back, side, forward, back onto the left foot so that we can brush with the right into the gancho, forward onto the right for one last forward cross step, pasada, and finally forward into the follower's fifth position. And now the leaders and followers technique for this figure. We begin with position 2. We walk outside partner in cross system. We have one nice back cross step and the molinete, back, side, forward. Here, the leader induces or invites the gancho. And then parada as the follower pivots into this position, and then the forward cross step.
Okay, let's go back to that start position, and we'll talk about the timing for the block just prior to the gancho. So outside partner left, 1-8, lapis, and we wait for a forward crossing step before we catch her trailing leg, the inside instep with our leg. We invite her back and we follow her back onto her axis so we're both on our balance. So we're not in a split weight trying to gancho from a split weight, which is very difficult. Try that.
Yeah, quite difficult if I still have weight on this foot. So George brings me up onto my left foot solidly on axis, so this leg is completely free, and I have the opportunity to hook it in here for the gancho.
We center forward and we give a pasada right here.
I pivot with my feet together and wait for the lead, stepping over and arriving here in the fifth position.
Let's try it with music.
Gancho from overturned back cross step.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, right foot closing to left foot, pivoting to the left, left foot forward, transfer weight to left foot, leading the follower to the cross, and from the right. Left foot side, right foot closing to left foot, rotating the body to the left, receiving the gancho, transferring weight to the left, pivoting to the right, and leading the cross. One more time from the back. Left foot side, going into cross system, pivoting to the left, overturning the ocho, receiving the gancho, transferring weight to the left, leading the ocho, ending on the right foot.
And now the follower's footwork will be led to the second position with a very long pivot to the left and a back cross step around the leader, brushing back with the right foot inside edge of the shoe on the floor to lift into the gancho. And finally, a forward cross step followed by spiral cross to the fifth position. I'll do it one more time from this direction. Here we have, again, second position with a long pivot and back onto the right foot for the back cross step, brushing the floor with the right, lifting into the gancho, a forward cross step, pivot into spiral cross, and we end here in the fifth position. One more time from this direction. Here you can see as I start with my back to you and pivot all the way, I'll actually be almost 180 degrees around from where I started, and then gancho in this direction, forward cross step, pivoting into spiral cross. And the leaders and followers technique.
Left foot side, going into cross system. Now the leader steps just a little past the follower. He'll replace his weight to his right, staying on the left side of the follower, on his own right side, in order to allow her to go around the corner.
And here's my opportunity for the gancho as I brush back and hook his right leg with my right leg. I'm sorry, his left leg with my right leg.
Yeah, 2 left feet, okay. Yes. He opens his shoulder far to the left to allow the gancho to have a nice full movement. We'll show you that again from the same position.
Okay.
Left foot side, over-rotate the follower's back crossing step, receive the gancho, nice open step. As you can see, we're on our balance, and lead the spiral cross from there. Maybe from another direction.
What's particularly important for the follower is to follow or relax during the pivot right here, because it's going to take a long time for us to pivot all the way around and be led gracefully into this back step around the leader before the gancho.
And we'll try from another angle. How about here? Over-rotate. As you can see, I'm staying on the left side of the follower so that she can go in a, let's say, almost a half turn.
And I feel as though I'm going around George and brushing back into the gancho. Forward crossing step, collect the feet, and spiral cross.
And now we'll show you with music. Surprise gancho from Cruzada. Let's show you the leader's footwork. This is a very interesting gancho because it occurs at the cross. Left foot side, going into cross system, left foot forward, right foot forward, left foot forward around the corner, pausing almost split weight, most of the weight on the left, pivot to the right foot, left foot back, right foot closing to left foot with maybe just a little bit of space. One more time from this side. Left foot side, right foot closing, out to the cross in cross system, rotation to the right, a check, receiving a gancho, right, left foot back, right foot closing to left foot. And one more time. Left foot side, cross system to the cross, pivot to the left, or I'm sorry, on the left foot toward the right, pivot on the right foot, left foot back, and right foot collecting to left foot.
And now the follower's footwork. We're going to be led to dance 2, 3, 4, and 5. There'll be a nice pivot here on the left foot, and here's the opportunity for the gancho. We collect and pivot, and now forward cross step and spiral cross to end the figure. And we'll do that for you over here. Again, 2 through 5, cross system basic. We unwind, or pivot this way, I should say, pivot to the right, for the opportunity for the gancho appears right here. Collect the feet and pivot again, forward cross step, and spiral cross. And one more time from this direction. Our basic step will be right foot side, left foot back, right foot back into the cross. Normally we'll be pivoting to the left to unwind out of the cross, but in this case we're pivoting to the right on the left foot, and the right foot is lifted into the gancho, pivot to the left on the left foot, forward with the right foot for a forward cross step, and finally spiral cross. And now the technique as we dance together with the leader and followers part. We dance 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. George is going to give me a nice pivot here on my left foot and invite the gancho. I collect as we unwind into a forward ocho or forward cross step, and finally the spiral cross right there. So let's see how we create this gancho.
The leader takes her to the cross. He keeps her weight on her left foot, which is the foot that has just crossed. He's going to go around her axis, pivoting her to the right. At the end of the turn, that creates the gancho. Let's do that again. So from the cross, I'll explain. Her weight is on her left. We pivot around her axis to the right, giving her a full turn. At the end of the turn, the leg releases for the gancho, and you can come out with a forward cross step to the spiral cross.
So from the follower's perspective, I feel as though it's very simple to follow in that as I go to the 5th position cross, I naturally cross onto the left foot and put weight on it as if I was going to release back with the right. However, in this case, George walks around my axis, turning me and inducing with a little energy, a little spin almost on that turn, invites this gancho back for me. Naturally, after the action is completed, I collect my feet, following this pivot, and naturally into the forward cross step, and finally the spiral cross to arrive in the 5th position.
Let's show it with music.
Cadenas with gancho.
All right, let's show you the leader's part. Left foot side, right foot close to left foot diagonal forward, right foot side, left foot back, gancho. Right foot forward, left foot diagonal forward, right foot side, left foot back, gancho 1, gancho 2, enganche, left foot close to right foot diagonal back, left foot forward, right foot forward outside partner. I'll show you from this direction. Left foot side, right foot close, left foot diagonal forward, right foot side, left foot back, right foot gancho, right foot forward, left foot diagonal forward, right foot side, pivot, left foot back, gancho 1, gancho 2, enganche, collect, right foot diagonal back, left foot forward outside partner to the cross. One last time from the back. Side, diagonal, side, back, gancho, forward, diagonal forward, right foot side, left foot back, gancho 1, gancho 2, enganche, collect, right foot back, left foot forward, right foot outside partner to the cross.
And the follower's footwork will be position 2, back cross step for the first gancho. Forward, forward to receive the gancho. Side and back into the second follower's gancho. Forward, forward to receive the second leader's gancho. Side step for to receive one more leader's gancho. Back cross step into the enganche. And 3, 4, 5 of the cross system basic. And from the second position, or the second direction, I should say, we're going to start here with the second position, back cross step to the first follower's gancho, stepping forward and forward to receive the first leader's gancho, side and back for the second follower's gancho, and forward, forward to receive the second leader's gancho, side step, which again receives the leader's gancho, back cross step into enganche, a nice pivot there on the left foot, and then after a back cross step, we'll be dancing 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And finally, I'll dance it for you in this direction. From the second position, we step back in a back cross step into the first gancho. Walk forward, forward, and receive the gancho. Side and back, gancho again, forward, forward, receive a gancho. Receive a gancho to the open step, step back and across into the enganche, back and across, and into 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And now the leaders and followers technique for this very interesting figure.
This figure is not really for the social floor, but it's great for performance or on stage.
And it's lots of fun, so let's try it now. Together, you'll see we go from the second position. We begin the cadenas with a gancho action for both follower and then leader. I will repeat that for the follower and then the leader. Finally, as the follower steps side, the leader does another gancho leading to an enganche for the follower and 3, 4, and 5 of the basic. The cadenas, of course, are the chain steps. So we'll talk a little bit more about how to lead the chain and how we incorporate the gancho there.
Turn to the left. She steps forward, we step side. Gancho 1. We lead her around our left side. Another gancho, and repeat the same pattern, but one gancho here, lead her to a side, enganche, and out to the cross.
And maybe we'll do that one more time from this direction. Since we're doing so much turning, it's kind of hard to see all of it at the same time.
Maybe a little faster?
Yeah, without stopping maybe. So we have one gancho here, another gancho, third gancho, fourth gancho, leader's gancho again, enganche, and 3, 4, 5. One more time, maybe, let's go from this direction, and we'll slow down when we get to the final ganchos, because I think by now it should be pretty clear, the series of chain steps here, and ganchos. That's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. We're going to slow down here and talk about the lead for the remainder of the figure right here.
All right, the leader marks her step with her right foot to the side, keeping her in front on her axis, and his weight is on his left foot, sends her to an enganche, and back out to the cross. So those, to slow it down is kind of tough.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it from this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, enganche.
Back cross step, and 3, 4, and 5.
Now we'll show it to you with music.
Back staccato and leader's enganche to follower's back cross step.
Let's show you the leader step. 2 to 3 of the basic. Collect on position 3, pivot on the right foot, back staccato with the left, enganche with the right, forward boleo with the right, back boleo with the right, right foot side, left foot cross behind, and pivoting on split weight, ending in second position. Let's do it from this side. Side, forward, collect, back staccato, enganche, boleo, boleo, side step, left foot cross behind, unwind, pivoting to the left, ending in position 2. One more time from the back. Side, forward, back staccato, enganche, boleo, boleo, right foot side, left foot cross behind, unwinding to stop in second position.
And now the follower's footwork. We're going to begin by dancing 2 and 3 and position 4 of the basic before receiving the staccato to the left leg and then receiving enganche to the right leg. We continue our molinete action with side and forward. Pivot, 1 forward cross step with a pivot, and now forward and side of another molinete, ending in the second position. And I'll dance that for you from this direction now. We have 2, 3, 4. Receive the staccato to the left leg. Receive an enganche to the right leg. Continue with side and forward of that molinete. With a forward crossing step and pivot, we begin molinete with the left and the right, finishing in second position. And finally, from this direction. Once again, right foot side, left foot back. Right foot side, receiving the staccato with the right leg, or to the left leg, and then receive the enganche to the right leg. We then go side and forward, pivot for 1 forward cross step here, and now forward and around the leader with the left, side with the right, finishing in the second position. And now for the leaders and followers technique to this figure. We have the figure going 2, 3, and then staccato for the leader, enganche for the leader, a nice molinete while the leader paints the floor, as we like to call it, and then we have a molinete forward inside to end in the second position. So lots of little things going on there. Let's talk first about the staccato and into the leader's gancho or enganche.
From outside partner, leads the follower to her fourth position, staccato left, leads her to a back crossing step, creates an enganche opportunity. He takes his leg out before he stops her, leads her to a forward crossing. He goes side, she goes forward, he crosses behind, brings her around the corner, ending in this position 2.
From the follower's perspective, maybe we'll do it this way because we want to continue walking backwards, basically, and in a natural and organic way, receive the back staccato here, continue around the molinete to receive the next enganche, and continuing with side and forward steps until this part of the figure is complete. This molinete then turns for 1 forward cross step with the leader. And now another pivot. We complete this figure with a forward and side step of a molinete, essentially ending in the second position.
Now we'll show it to you with music.
Enganche and molinete right.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. 2 to 5 of the cross, right foot cross behind the left, pivot to the right, right foot forward, left foot collect to right foot side, left foot forward, right foot forward. And from this direction, 2 to 5 of the basic, pivot to the right, right foot forward, left foot collect to right foot side, and out to the cross. One more time from the back. Side, forward, forward cross behind, pivot to the right, enganche, collect, right foot side, and out to the cross.
And the follower's steps will be 2 through 5 of the basic. From the 5th position, we're uncrossing and starting a molinete, which will be forward, side, into the enganche, lifting the right knee, collecting the feet, and continuing into a back cross step. And now 3, 4, and 5 of the basic. And from this direction now, once again, we go right foot side, left foot back, left foot crossing in front of the right foot into the cruzada, and uncrossing before we start the molinete. Going forward, side into the enganche, wrapping the right leg into the enganche, and back cross step. Finally, we have 3, 4, and 5 of the basic. And finally, we'll do it from this position for you. Here again, we have 2 through 5 of the basic. We then uncross, and we're led into the molinete right, going forward and side. In the side step, we will receive an opportunity for enganche, collecting the feet. One more back cross step before we pivot and walk out to the cross. And now the leaders and followers technique as we dance this figure together. We'll be dancing 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we then begin molinete to the right, it'll be forward and side before the enganche, one more back cross step, and then 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic.
For the leader, we'll go to the cross. We'll begin the molinete to the right. We send her to a side step. We send our leg through, creating an enganche, collecting, going out to the cross.
Essentially, for the follower, the enganche happens on the side step. So it more or less replaces the basic side step. Molinete right is forward and side. And then we receive the enganche right here. And then on to the back step.
Okay, let's try from this angle. This time, no stopping.
No stopping.
Forward, side, and out to the cross.
I want to highlight the position of the follower's leg in the enganche. As we lift, I'm going to do it from this direction. Lift into the enganche, the knee comes directly up. And it's actually the pivoting of the leader bringing us around that turns us, rather than actually opening the leg. So we kind of refer to this like a doggy hydrant position, not so attractive. So we want to be sure that we allow the leader to pivot us, sending us in the correct direction by simply lifting the knee straight up. I like to think of it as a string in my knee coming straight up.
And now with music. Barrida to enganche. Let's show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, right foot parada at position 2, transfer weight to the right, collect left to right, left foot diagonal forward, right foot forward, pivoting on split weight, slowly transferring to the right, turning to the left, and out to the cross. Again from this position, left foot side, right foot parada, transfer weight to the right, slight turn to the left, left foot diagonal forward, right foot forward, pivoting to the left, transferring weight to the right, and finishing at the cross. One more time from the back. We'll take a look at the feet. Side, parada at position 2. Transfer weight to the right, small turn to the left, diagonal forward with the left, barrida with the right, pivoting to the left, receiving the enganche, finishing 3 to 5 of the cross.
And now the follower's step. We'll be stepping right foot side into the second position, collecting the feet. There'll be a little bit of a pivot here as we step back onto the left foot and receive a burrito or sweep onto the right. From here, there'll be a rotation to the left as we enter the enganche position, lifting the knee, lowering to collect the feet, and dancing 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And from this direction now, on the other side, position 2, collect the feet, pivot. Back on the left, being swept or receiving a sweep with the right foot, turning left into the enganche position, collecting the feet, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And one last time from this position. Position 2, slight pivot to the left, back on the left, receive the sweep to the right, turning to the left and into the enganche position, lifting the knee, collecting the feet, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And now for the leaders and followers technique as we dance this together. George will lead me to the second position. We create a little sandwich right here, the nice pivot to the left. We now step forward and sweep through the middle. As George turns, I enter the enganche position, lowering to collect my feet before we step 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic.
When the leader steps to the side, he keeps the follower on her right foot. It creates a parada at position 2 here. As he transfers weight to his right foot, he turns the follower and his upper body to the left, releasing her left foot, and my left foot is free as well. We take a small step to the side, create a burrito. As she steps to the side, I step inside the foot, turning to the left, inviting the enganche, and exiting to the cross.
I want to point out 2 things in the technique. One for the sweep. Let's see if we can see it this direction here. Yes, as we sweep, we want to be sure that the leader's knee passes on this side of the follower, on the follower's right side, sweeping through. Now, just like in the previous figure, we want to make sure that the enganche is lifted from the knee, straight up and down, and lowering the feet to collect as much as possible before the lead to the next movement, in this case, 3 through 5 of the basic.
And now we'll show you with music.
First parada at position 4 to enganche.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. 2 to 3 of the basic, right foot outside, left foot crossing behind in a reverse parada, transfer weight to the left, right foot diagonal back, slightly side, and out to the cross. And again from this direction. Left foot side, right foot forward, left foot cross behind, transfer to the left, right foot side, left foot forward, and out to the cross. Show you one more time from the back. Side, forward, catch. Unwind to the left, right leg goes through, enganche, and out to the cross.
And now the follower's step. We'll be going 2, 3 and 4 of the basic before receiving the stop or parata here. And then in this position, our leg will be displaced in some manner, a bit displaced into the enganche, lifting from the knee, collecting the feet, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And again, from this direction, I think you can see it a little bit better this way, as we go 2, 3, and 4 to the parata. A little rotation, being displaced into the enganche, collect, and 3, 4, and 5 of the basic, or cross system basic. And finally, from this direction, again, right foot side, left foot back, right foot back, and stop, or parata. Little rotation to the left will bring us with the left knee coming up into the enganche position, collecting the feet, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And now the leaders and followers technique as we dance the figure together. We'll be dancing 2, 3, and 4 with the reverse parata taking place right there. George displaces my leg into the enganche position, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. Let's take a look at what happens in the actual reverse parata and enganche.
The leader catches her foot, and what I do is I search for the space between the heel and the ball of the foot, and I snake my right leg through in the inside of the knee, changing weight to my right, displacing her left leg before going out to the cross.
I think it's important to say that while it appears that George's foot is catching my foot, the lead is entirely from the torso or the upper body of the leader. So I stop here because of the lead, not because of the foot placement. It's more of an illusion. Let's see that again. Led from the body, the foot touches into the parata position, and then into the enganche.
And now we'll show you with music. Enganche from double planeo and reverse parata. Let's show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, right foot forward, left foot side, right foot back, left foot planeo, catch. Transfer to left, right foot side, checking with the right, transferring weight back to the left, right foot forward, outside, left foot side, transfer weight to the right, ending in the spiral cross. We'll try from this direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, planeo, reverse parata, enganche with the right, transfer back to the left, molinete right, ending in the spiral cross. And one more time from the back. Side, quick, quick, slow. Reverse parata, enganche, check, molinete right, ending in the spiral cross.
And now the follower steps. We'll be dancing 2, 3, and 4, opening up into a forward cross step here, and planeo on the inside edge of the right foot, collecting as much as possible before stepping through to the parata or reverse parata in this position. With a little rotation to the left, our leg will be twisting in this way and receiving the enganche here from the leader. With a bit of a displacement here, a rotation will take us back, side, forward, and into the spiral cross. And now from this position over here, once again, this is the El Gato basic as we go back, side, and forward. Here comes the planeo, stepping through to receive the reverse parata, then enganche, and with a little rotation here, we'll receive a back, side, and forward step of the molinete, to spiral cross. One last time from this direction. We have right foot side, left foot back, right foot back and opening up to a forward cross step into planeo. Forward crossing here to receive the reverse parada, enganche, and returning to back side forward of the molinete, and finally spiral cross. And now the leaders and followers technique together as we dance the El Gato basic, 2, 3, 4, opening up, this time a little planeo action. As I step forward, George does the reverse parada and enters into the enganche position. Now a little rotation to the right, we have back into the molinete, backside forward, and spiral cross, ending in the second position. Let's take a look at some of the details here, beginning with the planeos. George will lead this with a little downward action. As I step forward, he leads the reverse parada and enganche position, back, side, forward. And we'll slow down now and talk a little bit about the lead during the enganche.
We lead her through El Gato. We step on our right when she steps on her left, rotation, and we time her planeo with our planeo so we catch her foot in the reverse position. Transfer weight to my left while we're rotating the follower to the left, enganche with the right, reverse direction, and we'll follow the right leg out, catch the left foot just a little bit, unwind the follower into the spiral cross. And now we'll show you with music.
Enganche from enrosque.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, pivot to the left, crossing the right foot in front without weight to an enrosque position. Right foot side, left foot side, right foot diagonal back, out to the cross. And again from this position here. Left foot side, pivot to the left, enrosque, enganche. Left foot side, right foot diagonal back, and out to the cross. And one more time from the back. Left foot side, you'll see the twist to the left, enganche, or this sacada that produces the enganche, left foot side for the ocho, right foot diagonal back, and out to the cross.
And the follower steps will be right foot side to the second position. Well, we will receive a very long pivot back and around the leader into the enganche, and up with the right leg, pivot with the collected feet, 1 back cross step, and then 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. Once again, from this direction in the room, we have 2, back cross step, big pivot, enganche, collect and pivot, back cross step, back to the cross. And finally, from one more direction for you, we have a nice side step onto the right foot, big pivot, back cross step onto the left, enganche, forward with the right leg, pivot, 1 more back cross step, collecting before we dance 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. Leaders and followers technique, as we dance this together, we'll show you as we go into the enganche and around. Back cross step, and then to the cross. Let's see how the leader creates that enganche for himself.
As we go to the side, we'll bring the follower, let's start again. As we go to the side, we bring the follower a little past us around the corner. As we lead her to a backward crossing step, we cross in front, creating a twist, sending our right foot through the free leg, unwinding the follower to a back crossing step, and now to the cross. Let's show it from another position, and we can show you how much twist is involved. Side, leading the follower to a back crossing step, almost turning completely around to the other direction. We'll show you again without pausing. We can show you the action of the movement.
From the follower's perspective, really all I'm thinking about is collecting my feet. So after the side step and the nice pivot here, I'm going to ride out that pivot so I can go back. I start to collect my feet, but I can't do it. I find his leg in the way. So rather than that being a problem, it becomes an opportunity for enganche. And then back cross step.
And now we'll do it to music. Enganche from back ocho with boleo. Let's show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, right foot closing to left foot forward diagonal, right foot forward diagonal, brushing the left foot through to the right, left foot side, right foot cross behind left, right foot side, left foot collect, changing weight to the left and to the right. Show you from another angle. Left foot side, ocho one, right foot side, diagonal, enganche, cross, right foot cross behind, right foot side, changing weight to the left and the right. And one more time from the back. Left foot side, right foot collect, ocho one, two, enganche, cross behind, right foot side, left foot, and changing weight to the right.
The follower's footwork will be right foot side to the second position, back ochos, crossing over with the left foot and the right foot, finally back and across with the left into the enganche. And from here we have a boleo with the right leg. And finally a forward ocho to end in the fifth position. Show you that from this direction. Again, second position, back ocho. Back cross step and into the enganche. From there we have a boleo and a forward ocho to finish in front of the leader in the fifth position. One more time from this direction. We'll be dancing second position, back ocho, one more back cross step here into the enganche, boleo, finally a forward ocho, finishing in the fifth position with or without the wrapping action of the right leg for the follower. And now we'll show you the leaders and followers technique as we dance this figure together. We begin with the back ocho, followed by enganche for the leader, and boleo, forward ocho to finish the figure.
Okay. Let's explain the leader's technique a little bit from this direction. Lead the back ocho. Stopping on the right track, we're going to wrap our left leg through the inside of her right leg, creating a hook and a hooking action called an enganche. Lead her to a back ocho with rotation to the left, creating a boleo, forward step for the follower, ending in the cross. Let's do that again without stopping this time. back ocho. We wrap the leg, enganche, boleo, forward step, ending in the spiral cross. And now with music.
Revolving enganches.
Let's show you the leader's footwork. Left foot side, right foot collect to left, going into cross system. Left foot forward, right foot enrosque, and right foot side. Left foot forward, right foot enrosque, right foot side, transferring weight to the right, transferring to the left, and finishing transferring to the right. We'll try it from this direction. Side together, forward left, right foot enrosque, right foot side, left foot forward, right foot enrosque, right foot side, leading a boleo on the right foot, changing weight to the left, and changing weight to the right, finishing in the spiral cross. And one more time from the back. Side, left foot forward, twist into enrosque, right foot side, repeat, left foot forward, right foot enrosque and side, boleo, and spiral cross.
The follower's steps. We step right foot side into the second position. Now, as we step back and across with the left foot, we go in for the first enganche here, second enganche here, and the third one right here. As we step back and across again, we begin to repeat that pattern with the first enganche, second enganche, and third enganche. From there we have boleo and spiral cross. Let me do that for you once again from this direction. Second position to get started. We have enganche, enganche, enganche. Again, back cross step and repeat enganche, enganche, enganche to the boleo and spiral cross. One more time from this direction. Second position, back cross step. We have now enganche here, one more enganche, another back cross step to repeat that, enganche, enganche, one more enganche, boleo, spiral cross. And now the leader and followers technique as we dance this together. We begin with the second position and our series of enganches, starting with followers enganche with the right leg, and the left leg again, repeating those three enganches, and a boleo, spiral cross to get out. So the first series of enganches there actually is enganche for both leader and follower, as you'll see. Here, hook, we hook each other, followers enganche, we repeat that, followers enganche, boleo, spiral cross.
Okay, some technique for the leader. We're going to use the enrosque in order to invite the second enganche. The first one is almost like a gancho, but we displace it. So her leg goes from back to front. As I step through, gancho, and that leg releases, and I catch it on the front with an enganche. I step through the foot, she goes side on the right, and I step through her left, creating another enganche. Repeat. Oh, let's try that again. We get kind of tangled up. Side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boleo and cross.
And to make this work for me, I do a little bit of a bouncing off of the first leg that I catch. Right here, I catch his left leg and I sort of ricochet a little bit off of that leg as he steps around with his right. From there, I'm going to sort of bounce off or ricochet into the next leg.
And I need to catch it right in that timing.
I think
so let's do
we're
that.
stuck forever in that position.
Okay, so I need to catch her leg as it ricochets or bounces off.
So I'll show you without stopping. There.
And this is the enrosque action. As I twist to the left, I'm able to step to the side, which creates another enganche. So we'll do that again without stopping.
See if you can see the sort of bouncing off into the next leg and around. One more time. Off of it, into the next leg, and around.
Now we'll show you with music. Leaders enganche from change of direction and followers enganche. Let's show you the footwork for this pattern. Left foot side, out to the cross in natural system, change weight to the right, left foot back, enganche, forward boleo, back boleo, transfer weight to the right, pivoting to the left, forward with the left, diagonal back with the right, and out to the cross. We'll show you again from this direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, left foot back, enganche, front boleo, back, transfer weight to the right, turning to the left, forward for the enganche, right foot diagonal back, and out to the cross. And one more time from the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, back step with the left, enganche right, front boleo, back, transfer weight to the right, turn to the left, forward with the left, diagonal back with the right, and out to the cross.
And now the followers steps. We'll be dancing 2 through 5 of the basic, and then a forward cross step. Because here we have a change of direction and turn, we'll be receiving a slight pivot to the left, and in the back cross step, receiving the leaders enganche. We continue in the molinete side, forward, side, and back, where we have an opportunity for our own enganche. The foot then comes out, we pivot, back cross step, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And I'll do it for you from this direction now. We have 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the basic. Forward cross step, change of direction to go back, side, forward, side, enganche, and pivot to a back cross step, and 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. One more time from this direction now. We have 2, 3, 4, and 5. A forward crossing step, change of direction as we receive the leaders enganche here. Continue the molinete, side, forward, side, back, taking advantage of our own opportunity for enganche here before we pivot, back cross step, and finish this figure with 3, 4, and 5 of the cross system basic. And now the leader and followers technique as we dance the figure together. We do the basic 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the normal system. Here we have a forward cross step, which leads us to the change of direction with the leaders enganche, and all the way through to the followers enganche, 1 back cross step, and 3, 4, and 5 of the basic.
Let me explain the leader's direction on the first enganche. Go 2 to 5. He steps back with the left foot in line with her forward foot. So you see the direct line. We create an enganche there, using that to turn the follower through her molinete. She comes around, opportunity for enganche, and out to the cross. Let's do that again without stopping.
2, 3, 4, 5. Forward cross to change of direction with enganche. Molinete continues for the followers enganche. Back cross step and 3, 4, and 5, the basic.
Let's do it with music. We hope you enjoyed our video on ganchos and enganches, and we'd like to demonstrate for you some of the steps in an improvisational format.